just wanted to show you what looks like to be a pretty new statue, a memorial to the people of the heroic people of Bến Cát. Bến Cát means sand wharf, in reference to its position next to the Saigon River, the sandy soil of the Saigon River. Bến Cát also marked one corner of the Iron Triangle. There's a stele at the front here which describes, in short, it describes, after banishing the French and then came the American imperialists, and now this describes the struggle in the Bến Cát area, the sacrifices of all the mothers and sisters and brothers and fathers. I wanted to just walk around the bas-relief briefly. You can see in the what look like marble, I think, is etched the images of the heroic liberation fighters and their loyal supporters, the workers, those who dug the tunnels. You can see them digging and shoveling the sand into the baskets to be extracted out of the tunnels. And you can see there's a second level up there as well. Now this guy, when I first saw him, I thought it might have been Uncle Ho, but closer inspection it looks more like Mr. Giap, General Von Win Giap, teaching and instructing his troops. Then comes the families, the lovers, supporters of those who captured and enslaved, and by the look of it, pointed really sharp sticks at the colonialists, and I presume this is more in reference to the American imperialists, as they were known. Over here we see UH-1. Iroquois Huey choppers going down in flames. Being shot at as they go down by AK-47 rifles and rocket-propelled grenade launcher, taking down the American imperialists. Here come the families porting probably rice or goods on their heads and carrying their purses and their bicycle. And here we have a tribute to the trades, I suppose, the workers. Perhaps they're oh yeah, they are. They're cutting bombs. Look at this. I just realised. I thought these were actually tradesmen, but this is a workshop recycling American bombs, probably blacksmithing American ordnance to be reused against the American forces, the puppet forces of the Americans, otherwise known as, we would call them, the Allies. Onward ho, blowing the whistle and into battle, waving the flag, and then the peace of a family and a child in the woods, above which, if it can be made out, it looks like another tunnel complex. The soldiers out in the forest, eventually waving the flag. So there's a story. There's a story here. And you have to understand, when I use the term American imperialists, it's what's written. The word American imperialist is written on this stele, and it's what they were seen as. The Vietnamese people had fought against the Chinese for 1,000 years. They'd conquered the Cham, although they don't like that word, conquered. They'd taken over the Cham lands and much of the downstream Khmer territory of the Mekong Delta. The French colonialists had come and gone. The Japanese had basically used up the people. Just when they thought they might have had a shot at independence from the colonialists and their shaky past of independence, the Americans came on board, and they were seen not as colonialists but imperialists. Obviously from a communist perspective, but also from an independence and unification and freedom of the country perspective as well. So there you have it. That's the Konyan Bến Cát Anh Hùng on the corner of the Iron Triangle.